Hey, I can. Uh, yeah. Hey, Tiff, they can't hear you. I can, but they can't. So, do you want to drop down and come back? Okay. Can you guys hear me at all? Okay, you can hear me. Tiff is going to come back up, and she's going to try. She's going to try again. It sounded funky when she got up, though, so I'm wondering if there's something with her. Let's see.
Yeah, I'll try with my camera on. Can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but let's see. Okay, yeah, they can hear you. So, yeah, if you could just start over.
All right. So Jen had called me. Actually, ironically, when you were talking about the email situation from
Shocking.
21 hours ago, I had received a message on TikTok from Jen saying all it said was he is gone. I didn't reply to it, but she just called me. She was sobbing on the phone. She wanted me to come in here and tell everyone that she was okay. And I was like, they're doing a live on another scammer. You know, no one's probably going to pay attention to it. Oh my gosh, thank you. I forgot the camera was even on. So she said that Matt got physical with her, that he has 2 warrants. She wanted me to tell you, Scammy, that the call you made to the police department was a call that was able to get the protective order and get her safer. Oh, is this the mail coming right now? What the hell? Man, I came to check my mail. Sorry. Anyways, she she thinks she's not going to make it through this. She said he's getting kicked out of the Talbert house, but they don't know where he is right now. That he's somewhere in the Talbert house. They don't know what building. They changed the code for her keypad for her door. The only key that Matt returned to them was the mail key, not any of the entrance doors to the building. So she said that she was debating going to a meeting, but being that nobody knows where he is, she's really only safe in her apartment. He was saying all kinds of cruel and vile things to her as he was being physical with her. So, yeah. And then she let me go because apparently someone was knocking at her door, and I did hear dogs barking, but
Huh. Interesting.
oh, hey, Brandy.
Hi, Anna.
Interesting. Hey, Brandy, how are you?
Birds
How are
at the,
you?
yeah, at the stockyards. Isn't that pretty? All right. It's pretty.
So, Brandy, tell me, was that about the same stuff that Jen said to you?
I was getting my nails done. She called me in a frantic and she goes, "You see my eye? You see my lip? I just got hit." And she told me that he was getting arrested right then and there and that I was supposed to call her back, but I didn't.
Oh,
So
so
they don't know
it's
where
not.
he is.
When was that, Brandy? When did she call you?
About an hour ago.
So she said that. Did she say it just happened?
Yeah. Yeah. Her face looked freshly hit.
Well, that's impossible because according to what was said in the emails that I got and what Jen texted me is that They didn't know where he was. There was a warrant out for his arrest. They were looking for him, and so I don't know. In the most recent email she sent me, she said that they don't know where he is and he wasn't there. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to believe, because I personally don't believe anything she says anymore. So
I
I'm just putting out
really,
the information. Everybody in here can believe what they want. I really don't care at this point, because
right.
I don't want any part of that crazy going on. But
Uh,
when the police contacted me, they said that when they went over there, they said everybody was fine. So, that's all they said. They didn't give me too much information other than that. But they said that everyone was fine.
right.
So, and unfortunately, this is what you have to look at now. And this is the stuff that this is why I can't stand people that lie, okay?
Yeah.
Because we've been told in the past that Jen has, in the past, purposely hit herself to make it seem as though she had been injured by somebody. So the question is now, are all those emails, was that just a way of Jen trying to get sympathy and trying to get us to do what we're doing now, which is talking about her?
I think
Um,
so.
and
Right.
then when she contacted me and said that Matt is on the run and the police are after him, and then she calls you with fresh marks on her face even though he hasn't been around. I mean, there's
And
just
she didn't FaceTime me. It was just a straight call. So I have the screenshot of the call, but you can't really see it to show the time. I'd have to be in the big box. But
well, what time was it? You can just tell us, what time was it for you?
let me check the time. 1 second. It's gonna pause.
It's 6:42 for me.
Right, me too. And I know Tiff is in. Tiff, you're in Central, right?
It was at 17:16, and it was for 16 minutes.
Okay, wait, military time. So that would be four.
Five. 5:16.
Okay, 5:16, and so that was just like about 25 minutes ago.
Yeah,
20 minutes
it
ago.
literally just happened. Yeah.
Okay, and
And
Brandy,
he told
when
me
did she
they
call
don't know
you?
where he is.
And
About
Brandy,
an hour. About an hour ago, I was getting my nails done, and I told her I had to go, but I listened to her for a minute, and I talked to her not the whole last week, but the week before, and I also wanted to say that she also has pick marks on her face, also freshly.
She told me that when she saw him, that he was sweating, but he wasn't breathing heavily, and she could just smell the mathematics coming off of him. You
yes,
know,
yep, she said that. She said that in the message, that she found out that he was using again. Yes.
she said, I guess her words were, "I guess when you're clean for this long, you can start smelling it."
Okay.
So that was her words.
Okay. So yeah, guys. So as a recap again, this morning at 10 o'clock in the morning, I received an email from Jen's email. Um, I can let me pop those up on here.
And for the
So
record, you guys, before you talk about the smell and everything, keep in mind I have inhaled and consumed the product myself, not by choice but by force when I was being held by my ex. So I'm well aware of the effects and the smell and all that. So
okay, I just opened something up here on. Somebody sent me something. Thank you to the person who sent it. Let me put this on here so you guys can see it. This is from the state of Ohio. Case number, got the case number, court, municipal court, state of Ohio versus Matthew. Today, domestic violence. and there's a warrant out for his arrest. Okay, so that clears up that.
Right.
So, okay, so that is,
He says he has 2 warrants at this moment.
yeah. Well, you know what? So that's the truth. So there was definitely something that happened. According to what Jen said, is that he is, right now, he is on the run. They don't know where he is.
He said that they think he's in one of the Talbert House buildings, but they don't know which one he's in. So
Okay.
she said that when she said, I don't have anyone, and she of course said that I know you hate me, Tiff. I was like, I never said that. Like, hate's a strong word, like.
Right. Well, listen, unfortunately, again, okay, we've heard a lot of stuff from Jen over the years. Many of you have heard longer than I have, with Jen, saying that, Matt had broke a laptop over her head, this and that. Is it true? Is it false? That one was false. It didn't happen. And there's so many times that things have happened and you don't know if it's true or if it's false with her. The problem is there's just been so many lies in the past that whenever anything happens, you just don't know. You don't know to believe her or not. So there is a warrant out for him, because of DV. Hopefully they catch him. But I have to say that, getting, these emails today, let me go through them quickly here. I'll read them to you. 10 o'clock this morning, I got one. Sorry to inform you that Jen has DIED'd. And then I sent back, what? Who is this? I said, I remember the same thing you posted on Facebook in 2021 about this. And then the person said, listen, I can't go into it, but I'm letting everyone know before I turn myself in. And I said, who is this? Is this Matt? What happened? Do you want to talk so I can get the word out properly? And then the person goes, fuck no. I hit the bitch for real. She is gone. She deserved it for real. And then, when did this happen? Does her family know? And I said, this isn't funny, Jen. And then she sent me one back at 12:25 saying, this ain't Jen for real. 12:27 I sent, so have you contacted the authorities yet? Jen's family, they don't seem to know anything. I find that strange. And then this person sent back, I'm turning myself in. I sent, so the police and paramedics haven't been there yet. And then at that point, I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to contact Cincinnati police, just in case, because, this is weird. Chances are it's not true, but I'm going to, contact them and then, just let them know that, this could be a hoax. I don't know. But, I wouldn't feel right not saying anything to anybody, especially if she is in a situation. So I wrote there, just so you know, I've contacted Cincinnati Police Dispatch with the information. I told them that Jen has faked her passing in the past. I gave them everything. So either Matt, you are a sick individual, or you are Jen. And then I got something back on the same email a couple hours later saying, Cincinnati police have responded. They are aware of these emails. I am asking that all communication stop through TikTok, text, calling, email, etc. Any further communication will be considered harassment, reported and prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, to include federal, should it prove across state lines. And I sent the message back saying, what are you talking about? You emailed me. I didn't reach out to you. And then she sent me it back at 4:52 saying, I did not send those emails. Matt got into my email and emailed a bunch of people. There's a warrant out for him. He beat the crap out of me because I found out he was using. Sorry, but that was not me that did that. So there it is.
And Scammy, it's also funny to me that she tells Tiff one thing and Brandy another.
Yeah, what were the differences there?
The differences was, they were looking for him. They've got the building locks changed. They've got this done. They've got that done. And Brandy said, oh, she called me an hour ago and said he's getting arrested right then and there.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I shut her down also because I was busy, and I told her I'd call her back, but I didn't. I haven't got a chance to call her, which I probably won't.
Yeah, it's just, unfortunately, again, with anybody on this app, it's so hard to find out, and it's so hard to figure out if they're telling the truth or not. But unfortunately, with Jenn's past record with not being honest and upfront, who knows what to believe. Wait a minute, I just got another email. Let me check what this is. Not from Jenn.
But he does have a warrant.
Yes, there is definitely a warrant.
But it don't make sense to me because the timeline. She emailed you back at 4:40. It's now 6:50. She said to you that he had a warrant at 4:40, so that it was fresh. Because why would the police go out there the first time and say everybody's okay?
Okay, so I have something here. Let me
Everybody, plural. So.
Okay, so this is a little more information. So this is from today. Complaint filed, motion for TPO filed, probable cause, affidavit filed, warrant filed. So that was the timeline in terms of what happened. Only accessible, it looks like, at the courthouse or something. So, there is definitely a warrant for something up here again. Domestic violence warrant is issued. So that's believable. That's believable that happened.
What is your email, Scammy?
My email is scammyclaws@gmail.com.
Okay, one second. I'll send you my screenshots.
Yep. So,
Because I just find it hard because Scammy, when they responded to you, they're like, everybody's okay.
Yep.
If there would have been a incident of domestic, they would have said that at that time. So I'm thinking that it was called in way after.
Do you think they would have been able to tell me that, though, just as a caller? I mean,
they might have would have been like calling to let you know that she's okay, but they wouldn't have worded it a certain way. Because I know here, even when I called in for a friend of mine was here, they called me back and told me.
yeah.
It's department discretion.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Situation discretion. It's some
And,
officers do more than others. That's why they always ask you when you make a phone call. They ask you if you want an update. At least
Right. Right. And they asked me that multiple times. But, hold on a minute. Let me.
Yeah, it's the same here. And like, my thing is I think it was called in after, kind of.
It could have been. I mean, I don't have any times on those police reports. So this is what Tiff just sent me here. I'm not going to show it.
No, if you touch it, it's fine. I cropped it so her phone number is not showing.
Yeah.
So, and that's the only message that's on my TikTok is he is gone. And if you tap it, it'll, yeah. Yep.
So that was, wait a minute, that was last night?
Yeah. Yeah.
So that was last night at 7:58. She said he's gone.
And I didn't reply because I was like, I'm not biting.
Wow.
I'm going through enough stuff right now.
So yesterday he was gone. Today Jenn was gone.
Apparently, yeah.
My God, I'm telling you, like I said today, these people have lives of cats.
I need a vacation. How can I be gone?
And we're not making fun of a DV situation. We're not saying that it's not real. We're saying that something happened, but we know Jenn's past history